You've seen the Instagram posts, your friend Yoga Jennifer blissfully under a waterfall hashtagging #pura vida. You're dreaming of Costa Rica, a land of rainforests and sunshine and escape from the grind. But let me tell you, Costa Rica is a paradise that didn't read the brochure. It's less Disney World, more wild theme park. Expect nature in its raw, unfiltered glory. Yes, postcard moments exist, but they're sandwiched between, "Did that monkey just throw a mango at my head?" moments. The American fantasy of a rainforest adventure is a funny thing. You pack your gear ready for a controlled adventure. Costa Rica, however, operates on its own schedule. It doesn't care about your itinerary or gear. Welcome to the real Costa Rica, where beauty is overwhelming, wildlife is close, and adventure is broader than you think. It's not just ziplining, it's navigating washed-out roads and discovering that blue frog is poisonous. Embrace the chaos and you might find the paradise you seek, or at least a fantastic story. So, welcome to the real Costa Rica. In Costa Rica, your neighbors swing from your roof and steal your bananas. I'm talking about the wildlife. Here, the line between your home and the jungle is almost invisible. You might think you're living in a house, but really, you're sharing a treehouse with some of the most mischievous and fascinating creatures on Earth. You don't just see animals, you live with them. They're your roommates and alarm clocks, and sometimes your uninvited dinner guests. Every day is a new episode of Wildlife Home Edition, where the cast changes but the surprises never stop. The first time you hear howler monkeys at 5 a.m., you'll think the world is ending. But no, it's just monkeys marking territory. Their roars echo through the trees, shaking you awake with a sound that's somewhere between a lion and a malfunctioning car alarm. Then there are sloths, nature's champions of doing nothing. They hang upside down, smiling lazily, as if they're in on a secret about life that the rest of us are too busy to notice. You'll spend hours waiting for them to move an inch. Watching a sloth is like watching time slow down, a reminder to take things easy and enjoy the moment. It's the most exciting non-event you'll experience. People gather, cameras ready for the grand spectacle of a sloth scratching its nose. Sloths have perfected pura vida to a level humans can only dream of. They embody the slow, peaceful rhythm of the rainforest, living proof that sometimes less really is more. But it's not all cute. Cotis, like raccoons with better PR, will unzip your backpack with more skill than a pickpocket. They're clever, curious, and always on the lookout for a snack, so guard your lunch. And insects, bugs of all shapes and sizes, some beautiful, others horror movie worthy. From neon butterflies to giant beetles, you'll find yourself both amazed and occasionally a little creeped out. Living here means redefining personal space. The boundaries between indoors and outdoors blur, and you quickly learn to share your world with creatures great and small. A toucan might land on your balcony, and an iguana might sunbathe by your pool. Every day brings a new surprise visitor, each one more colorful than the last. At first it's a shock, but soon you adapt, appreciating the morning monkey scream concert and the slow movements of a sloth. You start to look forward to these wild encounters, realizing they're part of what makes life here so unique. These aren't zoo animals, they're the true locals, and you're just a guest in their wild home. In Costa Rica, every day is a reminder that nature is not just outside your door, it's living right alongside you. America has mountains, Costa Rica has volcanoes, moody teenagers of the planet. Visiting a Costa Rican volcano is like meeting a geological celebrity with a temper. Take a renal volcano, once a poster child for volcanic activity, now a majestic cone teasing tourists with dormant power. You go expecting a spectacle but get a lesson in patience. Nature is in charge, not your tour guide's schedule. Then there's Poas Volcano with a stunning acid blue lake, but often it's covered in clouds. You might drive up, pay the fee, and see only fog. It's like finding a "Gone for Lunch" sign on the Mona Lisa. But when the clouds part, it's pure magic. The mist clears, revealing a steaming caldera. Costa Rica's volcanoes teach you the best views aren't guaranteed. You earn them with luck and patience. They're a humbling reminder that the Earth is alive, breathing, and occasionally needs to let off steam. Just like us, after a long day dealing with everything. You'll hear Pura Vida 47 times in your first hour in Costa Rica. It's not just a phrase, but a greeting, a farewell, and a way of life all rolled into two simple words. Locals say it with a smile, and soon, you'll find yourself saying it too, sometimes without even realizing it. It's more than a slogan, it's a philosophy that seeps into every part of daily life here. Whether you're sharing a meal with friends or simply passing a neighbor on the street, Pura vida is a reminder to slow down and appreciate the moment. It translates to pure life, but really it means don't sweat the small stuff. Let go of the urge to control every detail and instead savor what's right in front of you. It's a cultural opposite of America's obsession with productivity. Here, the pace is slower, and the focus is on living well, not just working hard. In Costa Rica, time is a suggestion. Schedules are flexible, and plans are more like guidelines than rules. Ahorita could mean now, in an hour, or tomorrow. It's a word that captures the spirit of going with the flow, and it's used with a wink and a laugh. This can be infuriating for Americans used to schedules and punctuality. The urge to check your watch never really goes away at first, but the world won't end if you're 15 minutes late. In fact, you might find that the best moments happen when plans change. It's about prioritizing people over deadlines, experiences over possessions, and well-being over wealth. Here, connection and joy matter more than checking off tasks. At first it feels like laziness or maybe even chaos. You might wonder how anything gets done, then it feels like freedom. You start to breathe easier, and the pressure to always be on begins to fade away. You learn not everything needs rushing. Some things are better when you let them unfold naturally, at their own pace. Embracing pura vida is a journey, not a switch you flip overnight. It takes time to let go of old habits and truly live in the present. It means letting go of control and accepting things will go wrong. Sometimes the best stories come from plans that didn't work out. The bus will be late, the restaurant closed, and you'll have to improvise. But that's part of the adventure. And yes, it will rain on your beach day. And that's okay. Sometimes dancing in the rain is better than sunbathing. Pura vida is about finding good in the moment, whatever it looks like. It's about choosing joy, even when things don't go as planned. It's a liberating way to live. You realize happiness isn't found in perfection, but in presence. It's a reminder life isn't about ticking off a to-do list. It's about actually living, embracing the unexpected, and savoring every imperfect, beautiful moment. Costa Rica is an adventure capital, offering mildly terrifying activities for thrill seekers. Ziplining is famous. You're strapped in, sent flying over a canyon, a screaming, flailing bird. If flying isn't your thing, try a rainforest hike. Trails can be steep, muddy, and blocked by snakes. You'll sweat from places you didn't know could sweat, but the rewards are immense. See poison dart frogs, leafcutter ants, and maybe a jaguar footprint. It's a full-body, multi-sensory experience. For water-based terror, there's whitewater rafting, navigate rapids with strangers and a calm guide. It's teamwork, chaos, and exhilarating. A fantastic way to see remote river canyons. And surfing. Costa Rica's coasts have world-class surf breaks. Whether pro or beginner, there's a wave for you. These adventures push your limits, face your fears, and leave you with a great story. Costa Rica is about pushing limits, facing fears, and appreciating solid ground. Costa Rica has two seasons, dry and green. But don't let those simple names fool you. That's really just a polite way of saying it rains a lot, or sometimes a whole lot more than you'd expect. For Americans, who are used to 4 neat seasons, the intensity and unpredictability of tropical weather can be a real shock. You might wake up to brilliant sunshine, pack your bag for a perfect beach day, and then get drenched by a torrential downpour before you even find your sunglasses. The so-called dry season, it's really just the less wet season. There's always a chance of rain, even when the skies look clear. Afternoon showers sweep in quickly, often vanishing as fast as they arrive, leaving everything sparkling and refreshed. The green season is when the rainforest truly comes alive. Plants burst with color and wildlife thrives in the misty, rain-soaked jungle. Rivers swell, waterfalls roar, and the landscape transforms into a lush, vibrant paradise. Storms roll through, painting the sky with dramatic clouds. This ever-present threat of rain means you have to be flexible. Plans change, and spontaneity becomes your best friend. Always carry a rain jacket even if the morning is cloudless. In Costa Rica, blue skies can turn gray in minutes. You learn to savor the sunshine and discover beauty in the rain. Raindrops glistening on flowers, the fresh scent of wet earth. There's something magical about watching a storm from a cozy porch, listening to the rhythm of the rain on the roof. For Americans used to precise weather forecasts and planning every detail, this unpredictability is a real challenge. But here, you quickly realize you can't control Costa Rica's weather. No app or forecast can prepare you for what's next. Instead, you learn to dance in the rain, both literally and figuratively, joining locals who celebrate every downpour. It's a lesson in letting go, embracing the moment, and finding joy in whatever the weather brings. So, pack your sunscreen, but don't forget a sturdy raincoat. In Costa Rica, you'll need both, sometimes in the same hour. Here, weather isn't just a backdrop, it's a main character in your adventure, shaping every experience and memory you'll make. Every destination has tourists. Costa Rica is no exception. Here are tips to avoid becoming an international incident. First, don't feed the monkeys. They look cute, but feeding them turns them into junk food addicts and teaches them humans are food sources. Admire wildlife from a distance. Respect their space, and they'll respect yours, mostly. Pack more bug spray than you think you need. Costa Rican mosquitoes are relentless. Sunscreen is essential. The sun will burn you, even on cloudy days. Learn basic Spanish phrases. Hola, gracias, and por favor go a long way. Ticos are friendly and patient, but appreciate the effort. Remember, you're a guest in their country. Be patient, kind, and go with the flow. Don't complain about slow piña coladas. Embrace pura vida. It's the best travel advice you'll get. The idea of moving to a tropical paradise is intoxicating. Costa Rica looks like the promised land, but moving doesn't solve all problems, it gives you new ones with a better view. Bureaucracy can be maddening. Tasks like opening a bank account become epic sagas. Things move on Tico time, a fluid concept. If you thrive on order, you might go insane. You'll always be an outsider, navigating a new culture and language. Living in paradise is still living, you still pay bills and deal with leaky faucets, yet, for many, it's worth it. They trade city chaos for jungle chaos. They learn to slow down, be patient, and find joy in simple things. Should you try Costa Rica? Absolutely. But come with open eyes. It might be the place you find what you're looking for or appreciate what you left behind. The idea of a perfect paradise is a myth. Costa Rica is messy, unpredictable, and gloriously real. Paradise isn't in the absence of problems, but in living with them. It's in laughter after a downpour and wonder when a sloth moves. The real adventure isn't conquering nature, it's surrendering to it. It's letting go of plans and embracing unexpected detours. These aren't flaws, they are the experience, the best stories. The story isn't about sunny beaches, but unexpected adventures. Costa Rica isn't an escape from reality, it's an immersion into a different one. It's a reset button for the soul, pulling you into a vibrant world. The true pura vida is finding beauty in the glorious mess and realizing the best adventures don't go as planned.